back with some new shit that hit back with some new shit that hit back with some new shit that.
Yo, what's up, man? We back at like a crackhead. This is your boy Ill. Alright, we back at it with some new info. Next on the chopping block, we got Adin Ross versus BLUEFACE, Wacc 100, and all this, the BLUEFACE fight, and him rigging the event and not paying BLUEFACE. Plus, we got Spoetyface going after Jaleec, saying she a 304. Let's get into this content. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go.
Right, gang, let's really nail it this time. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, call it a name, that's my mafia twin from Jordan Downs. Raise a finger, that's on gorillas, bitches going down. You politicking on instant, I'm out rolling rounds. Smoke his brother, smoking his brother, now we in the cloud. Played our freestyle in the courtroom, Brody lost his trial. Doing dope all around the kid, so she lost her child. See, this mafia way of living, it's just our lifestyle. It ain't no waiting, I'm impatient, let's get busy right now, okay? Diamonds dancing, it's off a lick, I like to rob people. Keep it on me, unfortunately, I done shot people. Not legal, nigga, I'm a spinner, we are not equal, non-lethal. John Cena the poor, I could not see. Long live to leave it, hood boy was quick to squeeze a trigger. If your son ever hungry, doggy, I'll kill for that nigga. I'll die for the street that I'll post on with my killers. That is not my baby. Lately, I've been focused on Skrilla. I can't tell you what, just know the code word is DJing. That's a highlight play, buddy, we gon' replay it. Well-known gorillas from my city, they know we famous. You ain't talking no money, get in line and keep waiting, keep hating. I promise it's coming, little Larry, be patient. I had to cut this bitch off, she got feelings attached. I'll burn this motherfucker down to the ground, to the building collapse. Don't listen to your music, that shit weak and I'm blowing this cap. 556 cloud, ARP, ain't no holding me back. You speaking on my dead, it's okay, you for surely getting smacked. Don't need a microphone, but you know it's for solely a rap. Big eye busters, the enemies is for soaking wet.
So, let's get to this. Shout out to No Cap Network. Make sure y'all go check out his channel. Run them numbers up. It's your boy.
BLUEFACE and Wacc 100 is full of shit. That say, listen, I was ringside, man. Listen, that BLUEFACE lost that fight fair and square. Normally they fight 4 rounds. Grand Risk allowed Wacc 100 and BLUEFACE to add an additional 2 rounds to make it fair. So they ain't putting that part in. Now come on, Wacc. See, this is why I told Adin, man, don't do nothing with them gangbang in California. I tell everybody in the hip hop, man, stay away. Every time you do something in LA, it's always trouble. It's always a problem. They're always trying to bully and strong arm something. From the minute that the LA got there, they've been trying to bully and strong arm. They've been bullying and they've been trying to bully and strong arm.
Sad, this one. He buttered up to Adin Ross to downplay LA as a whole. The LA niggas, they're bullying strong arm. Like, so you let the LA guys bully and strong arm you. Put that whole blanket on the West Coast is just crazy.
Adin Ross from the beginning.
When my listeners put that in red, LA gentleman by the name of from the 8 Trades helped us bring them brought up through and everything. There was people out of that car that gave him a tour out of everything about himself. Got a problem with that. Mel. Shout out to Mel.
That's how they tried to bully Adin to get me over there to the house. So Wacc thought he was gonna slam me around. It didn't go that way. They've been trying to bully Adin Ross forever, man. I swear to God. This probably one of the best Grand Risk events. Man, let me just say this. I ain't never had no problem getting paid by Adin. Everybody that I brought to Adin have not had a problem getting paid. I brought at least 6 different people to Adin Ross. Everybody's gotten paid. Now all of a sudden it's a problem with the LA. The LA was betting and lost. Sore loser. Take man, them sore losers, homie. Nah, man, I'm just gonna be real, man. Wacc, you wrong, man. Blueface is a hoe. They're crying, man. And they crying cause Chibu whooping.
I told everybody from
Now look, you see how he pivoted to Wacc, Blueface? He started off by saying, them LA niggas, Man, take your beef with who you beefing with. How you gonna go and blanket the whole city? Wacc ain't even from LA. So you a goofy right there. You should have just straight up just go right at Wacc and Blueface or who you personally got problem. Clowns.
Beginning, man, before the fight. Blueface been fighting 19, 20 seconds in jail, prison. Nigga ain't been fighting 2 minutes. Chibu been fighting 6, 7 months back to back. Y'all thought this was gonna be an easy walk. And then what? Oh, that spanked you. Spanked you. Take your ass whooping like a man. You caught the fade. You lost the fade. Just get you another fade. But what makes you think? Foolish. This is why nobody likes doing business with the dumb. These are dumb gangbangers. They don't have marketing degrees. They don't have any management degrees. They don't have any media skills, any media training. They can't articulate properly. Man, this nigga been in prison smoking Tunchi. They want us to believe in just getting out of prison, been getting wrote on his face, smoking Tunchi. This been smoking K2 in prison. Of course his stamina is not up. He been in every day. This is a borderline predator, man. He been in every day since he's been out of jail.
This nigga borderline predator. Damn, he said this nigga was in there getting high for Tunchi. He said he had no stamina. He was up in there, you know, those little 4-5 minute squabbles and the real shit. Blueface.
Knees is weak like baby deer legs. The boy knees is weak like baby deer legs. The boy ankles were like wet noodles. The boy all he been doing is he can't throw them punches like they need to be thrown. Chibu was on the boy's ass. I was there watching. You was there watching, Wacc. There's no fucking way with the FBI investigating Adin Ross and whatever they had going on with the prior brand before this brand would be so stupid with the Florida Boxing Commission with all eyes on illegal gambling now. Throughout America, all eyes have been on illegal gambling. You think these rich Jews should put their whole empire on the line for gang banging? These is gang banging convicted felons. No reputable.
Look at this. He's so happy to just talk on the gang bangers for the commission. These Jews, you got so many coons, and he's one of the biggest coons in hip hop. I'm sad to say he is part of this hip hop fabric. He started off supposed to be an activist, but he went and got bit by the celebrity bug, so now he feels he's a rapper, but not a rapper. And he talks shit about all the gangbangers and all that. This is crazy. But yeah, that's what Charleston White has to say. Let's get to this right here. Shout out to my girl, Amy. That girl, you make sure you go check out the channel as well. This is crazy. What y'all think? Is Blueface is he sour for the fact that he lost the fight with Chibu? Chibu put the beats on him, and now they're like, nah, he got played. And Ross was supposed to be square with him, but they played him. I don't know. Let's get to it.
Adin is now suing Blue. Child, let's pour it up. It's no secret that Blueface didn't agree with the outcome of his match against Chibu, and he made that very clear to Adin from the jump.
Blue, you fought amazing, bro. First time at heavyweight. I give you your props. Can we get you back in here, bro? Can we see you back in brand risk?
You know damn well you ain't gonna lose your own money on your own fight card. I definitely wouldn't score that in a unanimous decision. I give it 4-2, but hey, shout out to brand risk.
Shout out to brand risk. And Blue, if you do get back on brand risk, do you want a rematch or who do you want to fight?
I probably won't get back on brand risk because you tampering with the bets.
Never that.
That's great. He said you tampering with the bets. He said that right in front of all those people. You tamper with the bets. Now look at his expression. You see Adin Ross like, oh damn. Now, why did you do that? Why did you say that?
Never that. I don't know what he's talking about.
She waved that nigga off like, oh my god, you hear this nigga?
Adin, he wasn't feeling that comment that Blueface made neither. Did y'all catch when Adin shooed him away and then turned his back on Blueface?
You tampering with the bets.
Never that. Never that. I don't know what he's talking about.
And if I'm gonna be honest with you, it was in this moment that I had a feeling something more was gonna.
You see how he looked?
Come of this, especially after Blue went backstage and he was still carrying on with his theory about Adin rigging the boxing match.
Shout out to Chibu, shout out to Brand Risk, shout out to Adin. I'll definitely never fight on Brand Risk again. Just based on Adin's business skills. Oh, Adin, my bad, Adin.
Naturally, Adin clapped back because this is tampering with his name, his reputation, and his business.
Just say Blueface. Well, again, Blue, I know you're upset you lost. I understand. And I give you your props for getting in the ring. And it was very tough to get you an opponent. But again, for you to shit on and say it's rigged because Adin had money up and whatnot. Bro, I bet $10,000 with academics. I'm not sitting here betting on rain bet. I bet, 20 bands with act and whatnot. I have no control. I have no control over what happened. And Blue, to be honest with you, bro, there was a moment where you got chopped in the corner and you almost the ref almost went like this and TKO'd it because you weren't defending yourself. And for everybody online trying to shit on Chibu saying Chibu's 70 pounds.
Damn. Said Blueface is in that damn corner, curled up, damn man, getting beats put on him by Chibu. I mean, he is a heavyweight. He is a much heavier. He's not as tall as him, but he's much heavier. And I would imagine with those heavy punches coming to him, that prevented him, or prevented Blue from really being effective in his bout against him. So I don't know, bro. But hey, I feel he still need to be paid. You know, that shit wild. He got in that ring. At the end of the day, he got in that ring.
Higher than him. He accepted the fight. These fighters know their terms. And Blue said, if it's not 6 rounds, I'm not fighting.
It's a whole fact that this was Blueface's team's decision for it to be a 6-round match. And Wacc and Blue's trainer admitted this during the press conference where Chibu and Wacc was going back and forth. Chibu called them out for this, and Wacc admitted that these were their terms of agreement. But of course, it came after he tried to do what he always does, which is spin and control the narrative.
The fact that you let Adin and Jordan set you up in them 6 rounds lets me know they really don't like you.
And there's the spin before the correction.
He wanted the 6 rounds.
Yo, you want to know what's crazy?
He did.
You want to know what's crazy?
Chibu agreed to the 6 rounds.
You want to know the craziest thing? You the one who said that Blueface not going to fight me if it's not 6 rounds. That tells me y'all scared.
No, I told you, bro.
That's all it. And he said 2 minutes.
Listen, Blue never said that.
That was you, pussy nigga.
That was our trainer. That's our trainer. And that was me following my trainer's lead.
Regardless to whose lead it was to say this, this was a term of agreements. And even academics had to acknowledge that this was something that Blue's side had put into play and that they were in control of all of this.
According to Wacc 100, that was a compromise after they swapped out another fighter, which would have been, what's my man's name? Ruga. And they said, hey, you could fight Chibu. And Wacc or you said, well, this guy's 285 pounds. He's heavier. We'll only do it if we do 6 rounds. So all of these things is you being the A side controlling it.
See, I didn't know all the details. Like I said, you know, I saw the fight, but I didn't know all the details as far as Blueface, who he was supposed to really fight. So he was supposed to fight Ruger, but Ruger ended up fighting, and he fought before then Chibu. That does look that's suspect because he was supposed to fight Ruger. I guess something came up with him. They didn't fight. Ruger ended up fighting the other guy, and they throw him in the ring with Chibu, which I mean, you know, you boxing him, you focus on your opponent, you training for your opponent, and then they throw a whole other opponent. I'm thinking that Chibu is bigger than he looks bigger than him. heavier than Ruger. Yeah, that seems very suspect. That's just my opinion. It seems very suspect. I will feel concerned if I.
Now that that's been addressed, let's get into what happened after Adin addressed Blueface's claims of the fight being rigged.
Adin is overly selling his decision-making skills, which is ultimately, obviously, he's receiving the flack. That's why he cares to over-explain himself. I'm all of a sudden banned from brand risk, even though I said I would never fight on brand risk again. So that should let you know. I guess.
Fast forward just a little bit, and Adin came to his Kick Live and let everybody know that there was going to be some legal actions that were coming behind Blueface's allegations of the fight being rigged. Or at least that's how we all interpreted it.
Everything is smooth except one thing. One thing. And you guys will hear about it. Some legal shit. Always some legal shit. Just know I'm not the bad guy. I'm not. Just say it. I even loved how Paul Miller defended me. Like,
Gypsy hate me. Definitely. I just try to play the blame game, victim game. No, I didn't do anything. I kept it real all the way through. I don't believe that. Especially with that shit with glasses alone. Females, but she was just thrashing. So you trying to attempt to make clean community now. Then say, okay, well, we never had that issue. Only when Blueface and his people came.
It's my time. And he defended me. Yeah, you guys know what it's about. Taking it very seriously because I need to make examples out of people that do this like finesse shit. Like straight up, it's cringe, it's corny, and you'll be hearing and seeing it all. So it's really funny because when you guys hear about
the finesse, the words that he used, dog. I don't think now one thing when I've heard that Wacc and him had business prior to this, so, and he needed Blueface to help him promote this event. So, I mean, Blueface was the main event, and he needed, so whatever came along with his entertainment, the people that he entourage, all was, okay, part of promoting this thing that Adin Ross hosts, or he's in control of it to a certain extent. I still feel that he should pay this man. And because he feels that Blueface should have said they rigged the event, and if he would go and apologize, then now they'll go and release the winners. But then he says in the same live that he doesn't have the money.
how it could have been like solved, and it wasn't because egos and like you'll see. That's all. When you guys see it, you're just gonna laugh and be like,
see, he's telling them, when he say that, he said it started with this problem because of interest. When the company that he works for is upset because Blueface allegedly claimed that they rigged it. Now, if you know you don't rig shit, why is it a big deal that he said that? It's a lot of boxers in the past, all the way up to the present, that feel that they won a bout and they felt that they was cheated out of their win. But you don't too much. I've never really heard nobody say, "Oh, they ain't get paid," because he said, But he had gave a shout out to the company. There's two companies. I think it's called Rainbit and Brand Risk. I think he said shout out Rainbit. But regardless of what, and he said he's not going to fight on it. So he had already said he's going to fight. But that's still, pay the man. It's still not. I feel personally, but that's not cool. That man got in that ring, took the beatings, whoever you felt wanted, pay them.
That's hilarious. If you're wondering what Blueface had to do, it was quite simple. According to Adin Ross's tweet, all he had to do was say something like it wasn't rigged. Florida State Athletics Commission doesn't rig their fights. He could have kept his ego, tough street guy act and said, "Look, Adin, we're never working with brand risk again. I gave him 72 hours to fix this. He didn't. Blue, for future business, do not sign a contract agreeing to deliverables and not follow through. You're the first fighter in brand risk history I've ever struggled paying." Blueface, Wacc, and his mama did not bother to respond to Adin when he made the first video, letting it be known that there was a possibility of legal actions being taken. And so Adin did what he was supposed to do and slapped the lawsuit down.
There's actual contractual obligations that he didn't follow, so he breached. He was supposed to wear a rainbow patch on the shorts. He didn't, and he's gonna have to pay $100,000 for that. He
$100,000 for not wearing a patch on his boxers.
So for that.
Breached another confidential, like he can't speak about anything, money, how much he got paid or whatnot. And we asked him to retract his statements, and he didn't. We gave him some time. We didn't want to do it. Now we're gonna do it. So, yeah, we tried. We tried working with him and Wacc, and they weren't really fucking with it. And they didn't want to work with us. So, it sucks. But yeah, we tried.
I'm gonna say that's some bitch ass shit. So because he said, "Oh man, I felt that y'all rigged it," he didn't say y'all. He said he pointed to him. So we gonna get through this content.
Really wanted him multiple times. You could ask Ack. Every fighter got paid after brand risk. Every fighter, everybody's paid except him. Why? Because you can't go around saying that shit's rigged, and you can't not wear a rainbow patch on your shorts when you contractually sign an obligation. And yeah, you can't talk about how much you're paying or being paid.
Yeah, clown, homie. See what happens when y'all try to bend to work with these people and they do you like this. This nigga jumped in the ring and got beat up. He did his thing. I'm not gonna say he got beat up. He did his thing. He threw in some good punches and whatnot. He just couldn't. I think if it would have went longer, then it would have really determined who was the dominant person in that ring. That still doesn't. I still feel that he should pay this. That's this clown shit about it. Oh, because he didn't wear a patch, and he said this. He pointed to him. So this goes to clown.
So, yeah, it sucks because he is probably one of the worst people to ever work with when it comes to business ever. And yeah, it sucks.
I have to say, I do not recall Blueface giving the exact number of how much he made from brand risk, but I do know that he did give an estimate. So I don't know if that's actually talking about what he made or not, but he never really gave anyone an exact number.
How much did I make on the fight? Oh, I ain't gonna tell you how much I made, but I'll tell you that I made over 300,000. I'll let you guess from there.
But now that a lawsuit has been threatened publicly, you already know Blueface, Carlissa, and Wacc have all come out speaking and swinging in Blue's defense. In a tweet, Blueface said, "Never said how much I was paid." And that's true. The excuses are becoming evident. Was never contracted to wear a patch, and even if I was fined $100K, that's not even half of what's owed. Talking about retract my statement. Why would I do that if I was never compensated? Further proving my point, this was bad business from the opponent changing a week before the fight, and my original opponent was still on the event. Look.
That's what I'm saying. So he said, Blueface said that he was not contractual to wear any patch. So that seems to be a lie on Adin's part. And he's saying then the fact that they changed his opponent. That sounds like it was rigged. Like shit was not set up right. Like y'all telling me I ain't gonna fight this guy, even though he was supposed to fight the guy, and he said it in motion that it's fight the guy. It was like, nah, you gonna fight him, we're gonna take him off the card. And he gave up an excuse why he wasn't able to fight. And then he's on the same card fighting a whole totally different guy. It do seems like a fucking setup.
Listen, now these tweets might be out of context because so much was going on at one time, but we gonna read what Adin had to say in his tweet to Blueface. Adin says, "You're so unintelligent. All you had to do was retract what you said about shit being rigged, and you would have been paid in full. Take some accountability like a grown man you are. You lost. You breached your contract that you signed. Take some accountability like a grown man you are. You lost. You breached your contract that you signed. That's nobody's fault but you. Do not sign and agree to a contract if you're going to breach out. That's how the law works, dummy. Everyone else got paid out quick but you because you breached. All you had to do was drop the tough guy act, retract what you said about shit being rigged, and you would have been paid in full.
We're gonna push this along. Shout out to my girl, that girl Henny. Got some stuff in here. This right here is crazy.
So you about to think before you start typing. And y'all remember how I said Wacc 100 jumped into this? Well, child, you're going to have to pause and read these text messages because Wacc has begun accusing Adin Ross of making sexual advances at him and wanting to sleep with him because of this series of text messages. Child, I can't make this up even if I wanted to. I don't think my imagination and my creativity is that long. But from what I read of these, talking about we need to kiss and make up, it wasn't saying come here and give me a kiss. It was like, let's kiss and make up. Let's hug and kiss and make up. But Wacc is turning this into some type of sexual harassment. And I see the play that they getting ready to play. So Adin, they getting ready to come after you and hit you with some type of sexual harassment lawsuit. Can't y'all smell it coming around the corner? Because I think Adin was just trolling Wacc. And I really don't think that Adin was making a pass at him. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, why would Adin wait until now? And the other thing is, where is the date and the timestamps on any of this? And how do we even know that these messages came from Adin? I guess we're going to have to just wait to see if Adin starts showing his text messages too. And
man, good point. We want to play some more content. We can't get to the bottom of this, which I don't give a fuck. We're going to get y'all the content. Big deal from Hooper. I know this seems sidestepping, but a big deal from Hooper Crip crashes out on King Filter. This is unrelated to this in any way to this Blueface.
After Blueface lost his fight, he started telling everybody that it was rigged. So Adin Ross decided not to pay Blueface.
Every fighter got paid after brand risk. Every fighter. Everybody's paid except him. Why? Because you can't go around saying that it's rigged. And you can't not wear a rainback patch on your shorts when you contractually sign an obligation. And yeah, you can't talk about how much you're paying or being paid. So yeah, it sucks because he is probably one of the worst people to ever work with when it comes to business ever. Allegedly, in my opinion, of course.
Wacc said Adin Ross is a racist because Adam 22 breached his contract. His fight lasted 40 seconds. He didn't even try to fight back. That's a breach of contract, but you still paid him. The only reason why you're not paying us is because we're black.
Now let's talk about what Adin Ross is talking about. He says that Blueface has yet to be paid, which he's right. He said it. Again, I go on record. We were supposed to be paid Saturday or at latest Sunday. I thought, hey, it's a weekend. It'll come on a business day. Monday, maybe about midday, I hit him, say, hey, what's going on with payment? Then he started to say we breached.
That night, when the bout was over, he said what he said, that pissed off paid him off. And the people that's backing him.
Then he started to say we breached. Adam 22 addressed they was trying not to pay him. And Saturday or record be paid, which he's right. He said it. Again, I go on record. We were supposed to be paid Saturday or at latest Sunday. I thought, hey, it's a weekend. It'll come on a business day. Monday, maybe about midday, I hit him, say, hey, what's going on with payment? Then he started to say we breached.
As he should. As a manager is supposed to. You're supposed to make sure I get my pay, get my back.
Obviously they didn't really etch out everything that was in this contract or whatnot. But Adin Ross know that because from my understanding that Wacc and his team has their some things for Adin Ross, or they have some future, they had some situations where his team was supposed to promote some business dealings that he had. So that's fucked up, but it's like, it's crazy when you work with certain people, then you got other people in his ear that's giving their view on your character and whatnot for business dealings to play a part as well. It sounds like he has a problem with BLUEFACE.
Adam 22 addressed they was trying not to pay him. And I believe in Adam's situation, Adam definitely breached because you have to put forth effort.
That's a fact.
Right? Adam had a 40-second fight. He never swung back. They could have really used that against him, that he didn't put forth effort as the main event. But yet, you know, they paid Adam. Shout out to Adam. I'm glad Adam got paid. That's my business partner. Great. And let's keep in mind that Adam's a white guy. He's a white man.
This is the reason why BLUEFACE said it was rigged, because Adin Ross made a lot of bets that he was gonna lose. He made a bet with DDG for $180,000. He was betting that BLUEFACE was gonna lose. It's illegal for you to place bets when you own a company. They're saying that Adin Ross was the one to breach the contract. They'll be taking this one to court.
When are we gonna see another fighter from your community? I want to see.
It's like 180 right now.
Let's bet 180,000. I got Chibu. You got BLUEFACE tonight. Because I know you got to go with Blue and I got to go with Chibu.
180,000?
Yes. You know you got that new instinct deal. You can do it.
I thought he couldn't bet. See, this is why BLUEFACE, his opinion was, bro, I thought I won 4-2. But you run around here placing bets with academics. You trying to bet DDG 180,000. January, you said you can't bet on your fighters. That's what you. Hold on, let's go back to this shit.
Chibu, no, you said no, right?
No. Adam, can you please tell the brother if he believe in you, then put something up?
I can't bet. I can't bet on my own promotions. I'll get arrested. You see what's happening to all these NBA players, NFL, MLB players, bro. I can't do that. I don't want to get that.
Y'all be having some good excuses.
Big Deal is ready for the next Adin Ross fight club. He's ready to fight King Pill. He said he's seen his fight and he wasn't impressed. Y'all let me know who you got. King Pill or Big Deal?
Big Deal here with me, man. He trying to set up some fights, man.
Hey, I'll be real, man. You had no faith in Big Deal, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, we don't even, I don't need his faith, homie. I'm faithed out the game. Line me up.
Yo, bro, listen. Hey, bro, listen, bro. Like, I'll be real, bro. You don't even need T-Rail to schedule a shit up, nigga, because, bro, Adam been trying to get you on, you feel me, like a few different fights, eh?
Adam ain't trying to see me with no face. Tell him to line it up.
No, he said.
Right now, I'm going to get my wife. I know Blue covered. I didn't even hear what the fuck went on in there. Wait, is that your phone? That's my partner. Nah, I don't fuck my partner over there. What kind of weird ass ring that is?
Okay. I feel like we're going in circles. So this is a second time, this is a unique opportunity. Adin, how can you rectify it and let's get Wacc to see if he can possibly agree to it? Please.
Hey, my question
to you.
Get out there earlier. Y'all are dragging. Do you believe that I thought there was a problem going on in that building after the fight? Do you think I thought there was a problem? No, and neither did I. Okay, so, and the next day I didn't. Now, what I'm saying is, everything I've said I did, I said. Even when I would show you the edited apology. You get what I'm saying? Right? You see it. You're looking at it. I understand. I didn't see that apology though until now. That's the first thing. Yeah, and I thought you did, and I'm waiting because you said you were putting together the agreement. You see what I'm saying? The communication is, like, once I said, okay, I agree to this, all right, and got it, he's going to put together an agreement based upon this. I got the fucking agreement. I agree to this, but you're not even a bad dude, and I tell Actors, I'm like, bro, I hate this shit. You hate it too. That's why I was going to call you after the shower. I think, and Act will agree, because Act said the same shit. If me, you, Blue, and Act all got on the phone, I guarantee that shit would ever happen.
If we add BLUEFACE to this call right now, and Adin says, listen, that's what I need to say. That's what I need to do.
That's what I need to do. The Wacc in the back, like, what are you trying to do? So BLUEFACE gonna tell how he really feel. And y'all can go check out the rest of this. They go back and forth a little bit on the contract, what he said, what he shouldn't have said. BLUEFACE shouldn't have said this. After the bout that night, I think the people that work with Adin Ross, I guess Bannerist, the people that sponsored him, they didn't like what he said, and then they used that That's a flex. If they was debating on paying Adam back his full, even though he didn't do shit, I clearly breached the contract by not fighting. You know, it would make it seem like, yo, this is like discrimination. You know, we paid him, or they paid him with crypto and cash. So I mean, you know what's going on? Pay the man. You know, or they're gonna take it to the courts. I don't know. Wacc is saying that he made some sexual advances to me, you know, which is correct.
Now, your character, your spineless, goddamn chameleon snake. You hear what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
I gotta go cheaper.
So I guess he brings up that he wanted DDG to bet 180,000.
I bet 180,000. I got cheaper. You got Blueface tonight. Cause I know you gotta go blue and I gotta go cheaper. 180,000? Yes. You know you got that new escape deal. You can do it.
No. Adin said, let's bet 180,000. He putting it on Chibo. That's Blueface's opponent. Blueface, we ain't gonna talk about the 20 grand he bet academics. We ain't gonna talk about that. Now, let's go back to Adam's fight. Let's see what we got going on here.
Chibo, no, he said no, right? No. Adam, can you please tell the brother if he believe in you, then put something up? I can't bet on my own devotions. I'll get arrested. You see, talking all these NBA players, NFL, MLB players, bro. I can't do that. I don't really think that's all.
So you're not even now. I feel like he thinks he's presenting something to us, but all this is doing for me is proving that you know the implications of your actions. You know that you're putting information up that could get him potentially locked up. And I ain't gonna lie, if I was Adin Ross and I had Jewish friends in an unlimited bank account, I would destroy Wacc and little Blueface's life. I ain't gonna lie, y'all know I don't give a fuck. I would goddamn, y'all wouldn't have a home. I would sue you. I would put all the people that don't like you on. I would immediately start a whole Wacc destruction campaign. You feel what I'm saying? And I would just be sitting in the you know what I'm saying? I would make sure they destroyed you and pissed on the ashes. Because my money's up and you're playing with me. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you better hope he don't never meet me because I'm going to tell him to do it.
Yo, that's some funny shit. Listen, BET Eagles. Go check out Demon Thomas. Yo, yeah, man, he trying to expose stuff. I mean, I seen some of the clips. I don't care. It's search. I don't care if I shit. But they got some homosexual shit up on IG, accusing him. They pretty much saying, you know, he was making sexual advances to him. This is getting real nasty. Are they gonna go forward and really take it to the court? You know, Wacc saying that he had like, I don't know, 30, 50 people came out, fly out to Miami, and he had to fit the bill to make sure everybody got there and got back on, you know, safe and sound and all that shit. As a manager, which that is your job, I don't know what y'all think, man. Does he have a case? Will they take it to the further extent and go to the courts?
Adin said in January on Adam's fight, he can't bet.
He said no, right? No. Adam, can you please tell the brother if he believe in you, then put something up? I can't bet on my own promotions. I'll get arrested. You see, talking all these NBA players, NFL, MLB players, bro. I can't do that.
I don't want that type of evidence to go against this. You know, they could have been saying that just to prop it up, to get it more exciting for the card. Like, yeah, I'm gonna bet 20. Man, what you think? And they ain't bet shit. No writing, no written down bets, nothing. They just talking. If you call that, and then whatever, nigga give you, if you want to bet, and if you get behind closed doors, make money exchange. But now, you gotta prove that, my guy.
What you mean? That's January. So in March, you're here?
DD, when are we gonna see another fighter from your community? I want to see. It's like 180 right now. Let's bet 180,000. I got you got Blueface tonight, because I know you gotta go blue.
Bro, how many? You know what frustrates me is that Wacc 100 sees other people do content and he tries to imitate it. Like, you know what I mean? You know how I may play a certain scene back and forth and then like say something funny and play it again and say something funny. It's like he's trying to do that off a cell phone. You feel what I'm saying? It doesn't hit the same whack. Like, get you some production. I seen that you had your loose booty, goddamn running a production off that iPhone 12 with a low battery and a fuzzy camera. You guys are broke over there. You're stuck in Miami at the Greyhound station, coming from Motel 6 with bed butt bites. That's crazy. Let's get into it.
This nigga is a fool, bro. I'm about to end it, man. Go check out Time Exotic. This is wild. Wow, shit.
Legally, that changes it if he's like doing a personal bet between friends under a certain amount, but 180,000 ain't under no goddamn certain amount to nothing.
Police is 304 and her kitty cat. Ugh. Mass emoji and throw up emoji. Her coochies, but do it. It says she messing with, she burning everybody in Cali. Let's get to it. We got Spoetyface, man. Y'all go check out Spoetyface channel.
Since you want to get on the internet and create false narratives about me and lie on me, I'm gonna tell the truth about you.
Let's get it.
So, you said I got DP'd over Munchie B. Never happened. You said I'm on the show with a bunch of suckers and I'm tiptoeing around a person that can't see. I'm confused and lost at the fact of how you try to switch the narrative about a young black man that's out here that's trying to show these little kids what it is to respect and honor another black man. When I look at Munchie B, I don't see my enemy. When I look at Young Ant, I don't see my enemy. When I look at another black person, I don't see my enemy or my opposition. I only see another black man. But unfortunately, you're a part of the problem. You're one of those persons, you're one of those people who like to create chaos. It's not gonna work. No matter what you say about me, no matter what narrative you try to create about me, it does not make me feel less than a man. It does not make me feel like I need to do something drastic, you know, to try to look back bigger or harder on the internet. It doesn't. And when I push peace, I really mean I push peace, and it shows. You get what I'm saying? So we're not gonna let this 304 PDF loving cum bucket meth head chick from up north and come down here and F what we got going on up here. What a nigga got going on and no jumper, bro, it's legendary and it's epic. It's never been done before, bro.
Yeah, I heard she be doing it. I heard she be on the Christina Aguilera. Real heavy. See, the rumor is that she be out there giving up that box. And she be out there starting smoke storms and starting fires and shit along the way. You know, Cali's known for fires and shit. So he's saying that she's part of that. She's part of that problem. Cali has started fires around the South end. You know, she has started the Wacc and made her way down to South Central, and burning just doesn't stop. Me, myself, I don't know this young lady. I have seen her content. I think her content is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? She was documenting and speaking on Wacc town and stuff going up. You know, how they were doing up there with the DK situation. But it was said that she's a part of it. She's somewhat a problem up there. Then you got DC Baby Draco, aka PC Baby Diddy. I guess they had a real crazy relationship. It was an on-off relationship. They both seem that they got you as a brander, and they want to make it in the media business, the media space, the entertainment. They're trying to go further in this game. And can you blame it, right? Get it cracking, you can get you a nice piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? It's coin. But Spoetyface ain't Spoetyface. You know, he for pushing peace. And yeah, he may be sitting down with a so-called opposition, but in his mind, he don't see that. He see the enemy as the ones that's trying to bring them together to go against each other. And she is being the problem. But she has teamed up with Wacc, and y'all know how Wacc does his thing. He's out here exposing explosives, and she is mimicked. of that team. So she is going after Spoetyface and anybody that doesn't fuck with, which is all on No Jumpers podcast. What do y'all think? In the comments, is she sent by Wacc?
You got a rolling 40, A-Trey Gason, and Inglewood family all in one room, bro. All in one room. So for those of you who ain't from California, that's big, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you're saying or the image that you're trying to portray about me. I can care less. Like you saying, okay, I'm weak because I sit with Munchie B, or I'm weak because I sit at the same table with Young Ant. So what? When you go to the county jail or you go to prison, you sit and you eat with your enemies as well. You're very respectful to your enemies as well. So if I can be cool or keep it respectful with my enemies in the county jail or prison, well, I can't come out and do the same thing. So you telling me you'll respect me more if I continue to genocide amongst my people, or if I was to crash out on my people, or I continue to promote violence against my people? That's what you respect? This what you telling me? This what you respect over me pushing peace? What's so wrong with me pushing peace? What's so wrong with me wanting to sit with another black man to show these young kids that it can be done, to change the narrative? What's wrong with me? So what's so wrong with me wanting to save a couple of these kids' lives out here? What's wrong with me wanting to use my platform and other platforms to help save lives? I'll wait. Again, I say it all the time. If you think because I push peace, I'm weak, you're foolish. You're foolish. The only thing
that I would be doing with them because person push peace. Oh, they can't sit next to their so-called human opposition. And what's been pushed is propaganda throughout our black communities. There's nothing wrong. Man has came to that point in his life like, no, I don't see you as an enemy. You could wear whatever color, whatever community, but I'm here to push peace. And you got people that don't want that. They want to push chaos because chaos is profitable at the end of the day. Peace is not, I'm sorry, but you got to push money. You got to put money in a situation to push peace. I don't care what nobody says. You cannot say you want to push peace, liberation, you want to be against what's out there as far as in the community, what's coming against your folks, without no money fight against what's coming on to you. You gotta have money to combat. That's just, it's sad, but it's the truth. In every situation, from the past to the present, you gotta have money if you want to push peace in a proper way. For Spoetyface is on a platform where they don't push peace on the platform. They push chaos, they push gang violence, gang activity, drama. It's a drama-filled platform. It's not really a hip-hop platform. It may have elements of hip-hop, but it has more, it's 99% drama. So for him to be on that platform to try to push peace, it's gonna fall on deaf ears. It's not gonna really penetrate. Because there's people in the past that have been on that channel that wasn't for negativity, totally. It was totally for the peace movement, their own communities, and that didn't push them. That didn't push the needle. So I think Spoetyface has got an upscale battle. I know he's on No Jumpers, so it helps out his channel. You know, it may can help his cause to say, okay, yeah, I'm on here with Spoetyface and I'm pushing peace. I'm sitting down here with these guys. That's all great. But after they say cut, I walk out that door, you drive the car, that shit is out the door. That shit is out the door. Yeah, y'all two, you and Munchie B have a good rapport, you and Ant have a good rapport, but it's like if they themselves not pushing the movement as well. They're not extending the movement, and it's just you cool with a couple minutes. Let's get to what Jaleec got to say.
Is sleeping her way to the top. That Jaleec is burning every man that she's sleeping with on her way to the top and using what she has to her advantage to gain what she wants. Why is he pushing that agenda? To cause a diversion from you guys to really process the fact that he got a DP for sitting on a panel with Munchie B. Now, you don't have to be involved with LA politics to know what's going on with LA politics. I hate that you guys try to, use that as a defense mechanism.
You do have to be, because you don't know what you're talking about. She's been wrong plenty of times when it comes to LA politics because she don't know LA politics. She knows a couple people that claim that they so tired of LA politics. And if she did hear a rumor about a dude getting DP, where you hear from? Bring the 40 crip to the forefront. Who told you that he got DP? If you hearing all your information from Wacc, who ain't from Fortis, who ain't from LA, he's straight out the valley. He ain't even running shit in his own area. But you using it, thinking that he knows what it's like, because he done presented himself as a nigga that got all OT on him. He's sadly mistaken. Now, from what I heard, Spoetyface is like, look, you getting involved with all this. Well, once you get involved with a female that's from the land, that's from these politics, that's in these politics, and get the nut, because you just putting your nose in shit that don't need it. It doesn't even make any sense to say, okay, well, he got DP, so he's trying to, who gives a fuck if you got DP or not? And I don't think he got DP, but who gives a fuck if you did get DP? You're not in that world. You're only pushing up, barking up the wrong tree, what can get you fucked up. You's a mother, right? From what I heard, you got kids. You're a mother. You're supposed to take care of your babies, not worrying about gang members and who's getting penalized. That's it.
And to try to like discredit me and what I do, you know what I'm saying, in regards to, you know, my space in the media realm. All I did was go on and make my appearance on Back on Fix. Shout out to T-Rail, shout out to Smack. You know, I felt like it was a good episode. I wasn't on there trying to rage bait anybody. I was just doing what I do best, you know what I'm saying? And that's just producing content and telling my side of the story. Now, Spoetyface is real, like, delusional. You know what I'm saying? Just like Munchie B, just real delusional. Just like when Munchie B got on his live stream and he was like, oh, she stank. How would you know? You don't even know anybody that slept with me, Munchie B. Just like Spoetyface. He doesn't know anybody that has slept with me. You know what I'm saying? Hence the fact that Munchie B had to put my baby.
I mean, somebody put that in the image of coochie stick. Somebody put that in just a coochie stick. Could be the guy that's next to you, DC Baby Drake. Could be whatever. Because Munchie B did interview DC Baby Drake twice. Ain't no telling what he said behind the camera. I feel that it's a dangerous. This is dangerous area for her to be involved. She should be. She's like overstepping her boundaries to be getting involved and getting into it with men over bullshit. This is all bullshit.
Baby daddy in the title, like, what are you putting my baby daddy in the title for? And everybody in Sacramento knows that I have a 10-year stay away order for my baby daddy.
That's a sack. That ain't down here. And the fact that you jumped down here to get in everybody's business, so what makes you think that you can't be exposed? You're part of a team that does expose. And people expose them back as well. They get the tea on them. What makes you think that you exempt? Everybody know that Ugly Marcus is your baby daddy. I think Rest is your baby daddy too. Rest in peace. I mean, come on. Your shit is already out. It's a lot of shit. It's not good. They do look at you as a loose ass that be fucking around with different men within these rappers, this rap community, and starting and getting involved with beefs. There's online videos of her ran through, crashed, and all that. Y'all go check that out. I think personally, if she should stay out of the mix. She don't even know these individuals. And when it comes to talking about game, politics, and you're not involved with that shit, that's dangerous. You can fuck around and really get hurt. And nobody gonna care. Wacc or anybody else gonna come to your defense. She got threats. Who the fuck? If y'all get comments, let me know what y'all think. Think she overstepped her boundaries. Of course, people gonna go off rumors and gonna try to expose you and use it to their extent, like she felt, well, we got DP. Did she see the DP? Was she there? What happened? Jurors ruled in favor of Afro-Man and lawsuits surrounding the viral lemon pound cake video.
A Afro Man, in a defamation suit surrounding his viral lemon pound cake music video. So here's what happened here. Deputies out of Adams County, Ohio, filed that lawsuit after Afro Man wrote the song and used surveillance footage from a 2022 raid right here on his home in that music video. Foreman said he created the song and video to recover losses after deputies broke his front gate and caused other damages while searching his property. Now, he wasn't charged at the time with any crimes after that raid was conducted.
They broke into my house, put themselves on my video cameras, and into my music career. With my freedom of speech, I had the right to talk about the events going on in my life, with my family, with my friends, and with my fans. And God bless them, man. I'm really emotional.
Now, those Ohio deputies claim they suffered mental distress as well as danger, including death threats, because of that viral music video, asking the jury for upwards of $1.5 million in damages.
Outside this Adams County courthouse, the sound of victory. After jury sided with the musician Afro Man, whose real name is Joseph Foreman, after a days-long civil defamation trial. Afro Man speaking to WCPO right after the verdict.
I didn't win. America won. America still has freedom of speech. It's still for the people, by the people.
The jury finds in favor of the defendant.
7 Adams County Sheriff's deputies sued the musician. They argued Afro Man used security video from a 2022 raid of his home and put it in music videos using deputies' likeness without permission.
There's damage to reputation, there's pain and suffering, there's public humiliation. There's everything you saw and heard from these detectives from the witness stand.
This raid taking place nearly 4 years ago following search warrants related to possession and trafficking in drugs and kidnapping. The rapper was never charged. Along with using the surveillance video in multiple music videos, including in the song Lemon Pound Cake, the deputies also say Afro Man called them thieves and pedophiles, among other things, on social media.
I didn't go down here and sue the police department. I fixed up the damages they made, and I sung songs about them to raise money to do it. They were unapologetic.
The deputies wanted Afro Man to pay $3.9 million in damages.
We got about a total of 250 pieces given out. This is the last one, and I'd like to give it to you.
Supporters of Afro Man coming from near and far with a message both verbally and symbolically.
For me, this isn't really about Afro Man. It's about free speech. So when someone like Afro Man stands up for my free speech by using his talents, his musical talents, to fight the corrupt system, we got to come out and support him.
I'm glad things went my way. But if they would have took it off from me, I was happy about all the love I was getting from everybody.
This is the Academy Award performance right here. I'm gonna play that back. He stand up for free speech, y'all. Free speech in America. So yeah. Let's give him the proper introduction.
Things went my way. But if they would have took it off from me, I was happy about all the love I was getting from everybody. After them people kicked my door in. When life give you lemons, you make lemon pound cake.
So what they did, searching your house, gave you the right to do everything you...
Under the circumstance that I got freedom of speech, after they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do.
Afro Man didn't hold back, defending his patriotic right in red, white, and blue.
And I think I'm a sport for doing so.
The rapper, whose real name is Joseph Foreman, was the last to take the stand Tuesday. He followed 2 days of testimony from more than half a dozen Adams County deputies. They're suing him for defamation. Prosecutors say Afro Man used security video from a 2022 raid on his home and put it in a music video using deputies' likeness without permission. The deputies also say Afro Man called them thieves and pedophiles, among other things, on social media.
How did you feel when you learned that these posts were out there?
Humiliated.
What reaction did you get from the community, if any?
Hollering names of the lieutenant looking low and been called a dog, things like that.
Has anyone ever asked you or your family since these posts came out if you've had a sex change operation?
There was a phone call.
We listened as deputy after deputy told the court Afro Man's videos harmed their reputations and subjected them to death threats.
But now my family has to be harmed because of straight up 100% lies.
And when they call you a son of a that would be an opinion?
I'd say that would be an opinion.
Okay. Because there's no way we can prove whether you're a son of a
She's been dead for years.
If they hadn't wrongly raided my house, there would be no lawsuit. I would not know their names. They wouldn't be on my body. They wouldn't be on my home surveillance system. And there would be no songs, nothing. My money would still be intact, nothing. So all of this is their fault. Rejoiceful. I feel great. I feel real good. I feel good. I'm happy that freedom of speech and common sense is still around. My ex-wife put me on a FaceTime with Randy Walters, the guy they was asking about his wife. And I asked Randy Walters if I was under arrest. He said no. I asked him if there were any charges. He said no. And then I asked him if he would help me put my door back on the hinges. And he smiled and he waddled his head and he said, we're not required to do that. I didn't want to get in a verbal exchange with him. So real quickly, I said, thank you. And it was at that moment when he was unapologetic and he was kind of celebrating the fact that he vandalized my property. Yeah, my proof's on the internet.
Afro Man drops a banger before the lawsuit against him goes to court in Adams County, Ohio. Afro Man just released Bataram hymns of the police whistleblower a day before the lawsuit heads to court. Whistleblower, you say? Go on.
If I'm telling folks the truth, how come I have to go?
Shout out to Reese Waters. Check out his channel.
Go to trial, Newland's and kids, that's true. Now he's stealing my money too. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Tasha Chamblin is a confidential informant. Roy Gabbard is the judge that signs fictitious warrant. This whole situation is totally their fault. Don't rape me, don't get videoed and caught.
Adams County sheriffs are suing Joseph Foreman for defamation, invasion of privacy, and intentional infliction of emotional distress for featuring them in his music videos from the night they raided and vandalized his house and allegedly stole $400. In the new song and video, he calls the deputies out by name, packed with videos, photos from the raid, and some AI to make it comical. Pretty ballsy. That's pretty ballsy. I would say raiding and vandalizing somebody's house and allegedly stealing $400 is pretty ballsy. You know what I mean? But that's just me. Hey, Afro Man, what was you saying?
Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet.
Now is the victor in this case, Afro Man himself. Glad to have you right here on Roland Martin Unfiltered. So you had these folks up there crying on the witness stand. You had one cop saying that your video caused so much distress in his marriage that's why his wife left him. Then later find out that she got a restraining order against him. They were crying, being called Pound Cake Man, being called Hunchback. And so, I mean, obviously they were trying to sue you. They wanted to beat you out of some money. So first, how do you feel after the victory?
Victorious, you know, and happy and grateful. Grateful to God that he didn't let them run through my pockets. I watched them cops beat up Rodney King and I watched them get off. So even, right and wrong ain't got nothing to do with it. I just knew it could happen. And I'm glad God didn't let it happen this time.
So it was, obviously you made this parody video. So let's take it back. So they bust into the gate, bust down the door. They're coming through your house. No charges are filed. The damage to your house, who had to pay for that?
Me.
So they damage your gate, they damage your door, going through your house, no charges filed, and they claim narcotics. Like, where did that even come from? What, they had some criminal informant who gave them some inside information?
Yeah, they busted this girl. I don't know, from what they say, some girl had some drugs and something. She wanted to reduce her sentence and get out or something. So she just starts making up lies on me. You would figure she'd make up a believable lie, but she made up an unbelievable lie. I mean, she told him that I had a dungeon and I had kidnapping victims, and
that's crazy. So it was a female, this person was in trouble himself. He was making this falsified story about having narcotics in the dungeon, kidnapping victims, making it. It's just crazy.
I don't have a dungeon or a basement or a kidnapping victim. So anyway, I guess she just wanted to get released. So she just made up this story about me. They let her go, and they came over here looking for whatever they was looking for. And
so
yeah.
Y'all go check out Roland Martin. it's live. Let's stand up. And get in the comments, let me know what y'all think. Do you think that Adin Ross is out of line? They should just go and pay BLUEFACE. Do you think they're gonna take it to court on the way? Let us know. Let us know in the comments. Salute to Afro Man for winning his case of the police department. And this whole situation with Spoetyface and Jaleec, I hope it gets handled. It's best to just stay out of LA politics, let the man do what he do. But y'all gonna do what y'all do for content. I know what y'all signed up for. But yeah, we out this bitch. Appreciate everybody pulling up. Go.
What up, world?
Street scholar shit.
Music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with first
Control traffic, it's gonna be a lunch line. Got some people love the bass like it's drum line. What you know about being broke when it's lunchtime? It's go time, ain't gotta tell me number one time. I was fucked up, a play came on in crunch time. You playing around with yours, but nigga, I'm gon' dump mine. Trying to stay the realest I can be at all times. I just wanna take a whole thing and bust down. Hot cold, nah, I'm not with the romantic shit. I get a heart on Calvin Jacksons and them Franklins. Used to ride past me, I know they seen the kid. In the gutter watching TV like I'm gon' be big. Got a 7, there's no flaws, so I made it 10. In the street ducking the law, glad I made it in. Real nigga, what you know about spending money pack? Spending money on the pack to get that money back. I ain't never had a plug, got mine out the mud. Stacking up all type of funds with all type of drugs. Killers, robbers, bangers, I be with all type of thugs. Red tips, blue tips, catch all type of slugs. You ain't gotta like a nigga, please respect my thug. Say anything you want to me, don't disrespect my cuz. Say anything you want to cuz, don't disrespect my blood. We gon' pull around your block and we gon' let it bust. Remember nights when I was broke, I had to catch the bus. Remember nights when I took flight on niggas just because. Waiting on the day a nigga go to trying us. Cold world, nigga, get your ass fired up. Remember 2 months off the Molly, I was wide up. Triple cross on the plug, how I lined it up. I blew it up, damn it, fuck my mind up. Paranoid in the crib, fuck my blinds up. Motivated every day to get them bands in. Back to the club, you got that snug, slip my man's in. Just turn the 1 and 2 into it, got me dancing. If you getting money, gon' pull out them racks then. Hey, every day I make a play. Hey, every day I'm getting paid. Every day I make some shake. Every day I make a play. Every day I make a way. Every day I make some shake. Every day I'm getting paid.
Look at your funky black ass. Hey, go subscribe to the channel. You know we be on that crazy shit over here, man.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.